Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazoo here, and welcome to episode 79 of Skating to Glory. And now, before we go to start off today's episode, I want to mention something quickly, and that is a big thank you to you guys for the insane support on the compilation I uploaded yesterday. If you haven't checked it out yet, there will be a link in the description down below so you can check it out if you haven't already. So yeah, we go into the first game, and we came up against a pretty nice hybrid looking team. Very nice team from my opponent, and it's actually us getting the first goal of the game with McGeady. Of course, a lovely chip shot to pick up the first goal with him and give us a lead as well. Then the 14th minute, a few minutes later, is once again McGeady on the ball. We get past his defender. I try to put it into the back of the net, but for some reason his weak foot wasn't really the best at that time, so it went wide. Probably should have been the 2-0, but then in the 24th minute we do get our second goal after some lovely skills by Elia to extend our lead. A lovely goal there from Elia, who also picks up our first skill goal. Then we move on into the second half. It's my opponent going through here with Milito. He crosses it over to completely free Hernandez. I tried to cover it up with, I do believe, with one of my defenders, but unfortunately I couldn't head it away in time. Then the 78th minute, a few minutes later, once again Milito on the ball. He hits the bar, and then look at those saves from Leno. He keeps us into the game right there. Then a few minutes later, once again, Elia on the ball. I tried to go with a Rabona cross, but just ending up being a regular cross, I think. We do get another volley in with Snyder, but his goalkeeper does save it. So that is how the game ended. We won the game with 2-1. We got a little bit lucky, I would say, at the very end, because my opponent had a lot of chances in the very end as well. So yeah, we won the game with 2-1, and then we do move on into the second game of this episode. Well, we come up against a pretty strong side once again with, I do believe, Suarez and also Neymar up front. Inform Sterling, inform Sanchez, and also inform Miranda in his squad. And it's my opponent getting the game start off there. I tried to tackle him off the ball, but then he got a little bit lucky. He got the ball back with Sanchez, crossed it over to Suarez, and he makes it 1-0. And then pretty much the exact same thing happened just before half time when he had the ball with his midfield. I tried to tackle him off the ball, but once again he got it back, and he makes it 2-0 just before half time. So that's pretty much how the first half ended. We barely created anything, but then in the second half we do get a chance here. I tried to put it into the back of the net there in the end with McKeedy, but it went over the goal. Then the 73rd minute is once again McKeedy on the ball, this time around with the skill moves, of course, where we cross it over to Van Persie. We go with a header, we go with another header, but once again it was Petacek to save it. But we do pick up a corner though nonetheless, and it's of course Snyder taking it. We do get a header in, but he got blocked off. We pick it up with Van der Vaart. We go with a cheeky volley, and we put it into the bottom corner to make it 2-1. And that is also how the game ended. Unfortunately, we didn't really create anything after it. As you can see as well, my opponent had a lot more possession, so I guess he deserved to win in the very end, even though the game was pretty even, I would say, when you look at it shots-wise. But anyway, we do go into the third game of this episode. Well, we go up against the Bundesliga team in the 4-1-4-1 formation. It was a subscriber as well, but even though it was a subscriber, I do believe it was, I wasn't really looking forward to it because I already knew how this game would go, because, yeah, you can see it coming already. A lot of over-the-top through balls, a lot of crosses as well, but yeah, really good save there from Leno actually to keep us into the game. In the 28th minute, we break through here with Robin Van Persie, but as you can see, he wasn't really the fastest, so I decided to pull off some skill moves, but then his right foot wasn't really the best, so it went wide. Probably should have just taken the shot there with his left foot. Then just before half time, a lovely first touch there from Mkhitaryan, and he makes it 1-0. Couldn't really do anything about that. Then once again, before half time, he plays it through to Luis Gustavo, cuts in with a lovely face shot, goes with a finesse shot into the top corner, and makes it 2-0. So two quick goals there just before half time. Then the 86th minute, he hits the post here, and he hits the post once again. He hits the post twice in a row. So yeah, we got a little bit lucky in the very end, but yeah, this game wasn't really our game. We barely created anything. We only had 4 shots on target, I do believe, and 6 shots in total. He also had a lot more possession, so yeah, it wasn't really our game. But anyway, we move on into the final game of this episode, where we pretty much come up against a full Paris Saint-Germain side in the 4-3-3 formation with also Valbuena and also Mariano in the squad. But yeah, pretty much a full PSG side with also Ibrahimovic, of course, in his team. But it's us getting the game start here with Van Persie. A lovely header, but a really good save there from Sirigu to keep my opponent into the game. Then a lovely 1-2 pass there from McGeady and Coleman, where it's McGeady cutting inside with a Berbers fan. We go with a lovely hocus pocus, but we lose the ball. We pick it up with Van Persie. We lose it once again. We pick it up with Van der Vaart. We get a shot in with his weak foot, but it is Sirigu to save it. So that is pretty much how the first half ended. And as you can see from the stats, we were absolutely dominating. My opponent had 0 chances. So we move it into the second half. He gets his first chance with Ibrahimovic, but a really good save there from Leno. Look in the replay. He just managed to put his toe on it. So really good save there from Leno to keep us into the game. Then in the 55th minute, a lovely volley there from McGeady. Also a challenge that we do have to complete, but his goalkeeper is there to save it once again. Then the 60th minute, look at this, a scoop to pass 4 defenders. And then he picks up a penalty there with Ibrahimovic. So yeah, it looked really cool that scoop to him, but he picks up a penalty here with Ibrahimovic, puts it in, maybe a little bit against the balance of play that he takes a lead there, but yeah, he makes it 1-0 there. Then the 67th minute, we managed to intercept the ball there with Toprak. I tried to clear it away all the way to Van Persie, but then he managed to intercept it, and look at the bottom right, I went ultra attacking. That was maybe a little bit stupid for me, because as you can see, he picks it up with Ibrahimovic, turns around and makes it 2-0. Yeah, makes it a game over basically, because as you can see, we just couldn't hit the target. We do get another chance with Elia, but once again, it was Sirigu there to save it. So yeah, that was a little bit annoying that we couldn't hit the target, that we couldn't get a goal, but that is how it is sometimes. So yeah, we lost the game with 2-0, and as you can see from the stats as well, it was pretty even in the variant. But anyway, we'll move into the skillers up, and as you can see, we've only managed to score 1 goal with McGeady and only 1 skill goal so far. So hopefully we can do a whole lot better in the next episode, which most likely will be out tomorrow. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated, and if you can get 1,000 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. Also, don't forget to check out the compilation I uploaded yesterday. Of course, the link will be in the description down below. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.